Hey guys, it's Tina and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right here. It is pretty glam look. I'm really sorry that I missed out last week's video on Saturday, but if you follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, you already know that I did upload a video in the middle of the week, so in case you missed that out, make sure to check it out. I'm going to link it down below. It was actually a vlog video because I did had a very spontaneous trip with my family to the lakes, so I did upload a couple of Instagram stories and some photos, so if you follow me, you already know that. If you don't, make sure to do that. The link is going to be down below. So I did upload a video, make sure to check it out. It's a really fun little vlog. It actually is my very first actual vlog, so let me know what you think about that. And today I'm going to try out some new products and give you kind of first impressions along with a makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I created this, then just keep on watching. So I already did all of my face, my base, my foundation, and I'm going to focus mostly on the eyes and then on the cheeks and the lips because I do want to refer to specific products that I have. This video is going to be focusing mostly on two makeup brands that are new for me that I got to try out this week, for the past 2 weeks, which are Ofra Cosmetics and Girlactik Beauty. These two brands I've never tried before, so I really want to focus on trying on some of new products and to give you some kind of first impressions and like mini reviews, and just so you can see what I think about them. So I'm going to start by priming my lid with the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use my finger to apply that all over the lid and up to the brow bone. And then I'm going to start with the crease. And I'm going to create almost a cut crease. And the reason I say almost is because some of the glitter that I'm going to be applying is going to go over the crease color, so it's not going to be as sharp as I would want it to be. But still, it's a pretty fine crease right there. So to create a defined crease, I'm going to take a flat, precise brush. This is by Sigma and it's the E20. And I'm going to take a brown color. I'm using Brown by MAC, which is a dark chocolate brown. And I'm going to try and define my crease as much as possible. So I want to look straight kind of down and find the hollow of your eye. And if you don't have one, you can just create one. Just apply like a line that goes arched where you want it to be, all the way to the inner corner, and then just blend it outwards. And you want to blend it outwards and not without touching the under area that's underneath this line, because that's where we're going to apply the glitter. And now when we have this precise line, we can go ahead with more of a fluffy brush, but still a little bit pointed and precise. This is E45 by Sigma. And with that same color, I'm going to blur the edges and take the color further out. And then I'm also going to apply a little bit more on this outer corner, going a little bit inside the lid. And then just blend it outwards, and I'm going to sweep it outwards on this outer corner to create a little bit more of a cat eye effect, kind of an elongated shape. So like that. And this is the first time I actually apply my crease color before I apply my transition shade, because I'm not going to have a transition shade. I'm not just going to take a lighter, more warm color to blend out the outer corners. You'll see in a minute. But I want the crease color to be really dark, so I'm going ahead and applying the color without any transition shade. So now to blend that out, I'm going to take a warm toned color. This is Red Brick by MAC. And with the fluffy brush, this is E25 by Sigma, I'm going to apply that to the very outer corners of this brown shade and really blend it out. Just take your time and softly blend out the edges to warm it up and kind of blend it better with your skin tone. So I won't have any harsh line in between my skin tone and the brown transition shade. The brown crease color, I mean. Now to clean up this outer corner, you can take a concealer and apply right there. If you haven't applied your foundation, you can take a makeup wipe and just remove that. But if you are like me and you did apply your foundation, you can just try and be precise with your brush and not go further down this line And then just clean it a little bit with your finger and take a kind of a little bit lighter than your skin tone eyeshadow color. This is Brulee by MAC. And a flat brush, I'm going to take the MAC 252 and just go ahead and apply a pretty generous amount under here to clean up. Sorry, that was my mirror. And then just swipe it away. And that will clean out and make a really more of a sharp line on the outer corner. Now under the eyebrow, I'm going to highlight with the MAC Yogurt eyeshadow, which is a pale pink, with that same MAC 252 flat brush. Apply it a little bit under the eyebrow. Nothing too dramatic. And then we're going to move on to the fun part, which is the glitter. To make the glitter stick to my eyelid, I'm going to use the Be A Star Body Shimmer Base, which is basically glitter glue. And usually it comes with a wand, and I usually like to take a little bit of the glue off the wand and apply it with my finger. But today, to be a little bit more precise around the edges of the crease, I'm going to use the actual wand on my eye. And that allows me to be more precise on the edges. So like that. Just applying the glue. And just up until the crease, not going any further past that. And the glitter that I'm going to be using is by Girlactik. This is the first product from Girlactik that I'm going to try. And this is the Sparkles in Champagne. And this is gorgeous, you can see on that eye. It's kind of a rose gold coppery color. Nothing champagne about that actually. I think it's a little bit too warm to be champagne, but it's gorgeous. It has a sifter. So I'm going to apply that with my finger first, just over the lid. And then closer to the crease, I'm going to take a small flat brush and apply the glitter a little bit closer to the crease, just to be a little bit more precise right there on the edges with the brush. That is so beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to go back and define the crease a little bit more with the MAC Brown eyeshadow and the E20 brush. And I'm just going to go over the crease one more time again, just to define it a little bit more and remove any glitter that's might have passed the crease line. Now I'm going to do my bottom lash line with that same color and that same brush, applying it a little bit under the lower lash line. And connecting it with the color that's on the outer corner on my lid. Just going to blend it out a little bit with an E25. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corner with a small flat brush and, of course, MAC Nylon. Now I'm going to take a fan brush, like a really thin one, and just remove any fallouts from the glitter. Moving on to the eyeliner, I'm going to try out the new eyeliner that I have from Ofra, which is the Fix Line Eyeliner Gel, and I have the shade Black. And this has a really kind of moussey consistency. I don't know if you can see that, but comparing to my MAC Fluid Line, the MAC Fluid Line is a lot more like a solid gel, and this one is almost like a mousse. It's really, it looks like really whipped. I don't know how to describe that, but it looks really wet. So I'm going to use my Sigma E65 angled brush, and I'm going to take a little bit from the lid, and it looks really, really black. I'm going to apply that close to my lash line, and that seems to apply really well on top of the glitter. For instance, my MAC Fluid Line, it's really hard to apply it on top of glitter, because it just won't stick to it, and the glitter will stick to it, and it will just kind of mix together and be hard to apply. But this one, because it is really kind of liquidy moussey, it applies really well on top of the glitter, and the glitter is not interrupting it at all, and it still looks really dark, really black and pigmented on top of it. I'm going to create a little wing on this outer corner. I'm not going to take the line all the way in, just a little bit. Stop right there. I really love this gel liner. It's just so dark and pigmented, and it looks great, and the fact that it applies so well on top of glitter, which is usually really hard to apply gel liners on top of glitter, it's amazing. So now I'm going to tight line my upper lash line just to make it look a little bit more intense with my NARS Night Series eyeliner in Night Border, which I'm almost out of. And on my waterline, I'm going to actually be using a light pencil. This is Candle Eyes by Rimmel London in Nude. I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm using Zoom Fast Black Lash by MAC. Now I'm going to be using the Bullseye False Lashes in the style Hailey. And this is the final look with the lashes on. So for my face, I want to go for a bronzy, glowy look, but something that it's not too much, something that is pretty subtle but still bronzy and glowy, if that makes sense. So first I have this Pearl Base by Girlactik, and this is basically a cream highlight, but it says that you can also use it as This is basically a cream highlight, but it says that you can also use it as an eyeshadow primer. So I've never tried it as an eyeshadow primer, but I did use it as a base. And actually, if you've watched my vlog from last week, I went to a really spontaneous vacation with my family on the lakes. So I kind of took a little bit some of my Girlactik products that I just got, and I did some swatches. So make sure to check out that video. I'm going to link it down below. And I say there that I've never tried this as an eyeshadow primer, and I should probably, but I did use it as a cream highlight, and I really love it. It comes with a mirror, and I'm in love with the packaging. Just look at the slick packaging. Everything from Girlactik is so nice, and it just feels so good. I don't know, I just really love the packaging and the products themselves actually. So this is how it looks like. It's kind of a light, really light pinky color. So I'm going to actually apply that as a highlighter a little bit on the bridge of my nose, like so, a little bit on the tip of the nose, and a little bit on the cupid's bow. Now sometimes I like to layer it underneath another powder highlight that I would use, and it really intensifies it and makes it last longer. So a lot of the time I would do that with this Face Glow powder. I would apply this on my cheeks and then this on top, and it creates an amazing glow. But I really want to show you how this looks like on its own. So today I'm going to apply it to my cheekbones on its own. This is the Face Glow in Natural by Girlactik as well. And it looks like nothing in the pan. It looks like almost like a light face powder. And also swatched on, it just looks like a regular light powder with just a little bit of kind of a sheen to it. But on the cheeks, oh my gosh, just behold. I'm going to use the Sigma E50 brush to apply that actually, just to make it a little bit more precise. Now, just one really barely touching swipe gives a lot of product. So make sure to be really gentle with it. It's really pigmented, and it just so soft that if you just barely touch it, you get a lot on the brush. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones. I mean, look at this. This is the most goddess natural, glowy, flawless highlight that I've ever used in my life. I think that was a decent description. I mean, this is the kind of highlight that won't emphasize your pores as much as like frosted highlights, and this is the kind of highlight that you can use on the center of your cheeks, so when you smile, it really brightens them up, and it just makes you look like glowing from within. Can you see what I'm saying, what I'm talking about? It looks just like a really natural glow. It gives your face, your skin, a really healthy look. Just a healthy, summery, I don't know, oh my gosh, I live for this highlight, oh my god. I just love it, and when you go out to the sun, it just reflects so nicely and it blends so nicely with the foundation and just with your skin tone, so it doesn't look like bam, highlighting your face. It just looks like your skin is naturally glowing. So if you like this kind of subtle highlight, natural looking, healthy skin highlight, then this is definitely the highlight to go for, and the pan is huge. I mean, look at it. So this is it on top of the pearl base on my Cupid's bow. You can see how it intensifies it. Just, I'm just gonna go everywhere with it now. I just want to put this all over my face. So now to bronze my skin, I'm going to take the Ofra 3D Pyramid Egyptian Clay Bronzer, which looks like this. And it has like a little opening right here, and it has a mirror, but there's nothing in it. It's just a mirror. I don't know, that's kind of confusing. It looks like something that would have a sponge inside, although I would never use a bronzer with a sponge, but I don't know. But if you want to take this with you to travel, and if you were wondering, there is a mirror, a pretty big, decent mirror right here. So that's really convenient for traveling. That is really pretty. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen me swatching it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do that. I have a picture of the swatches of every color individually and then all the colors mixed together. Mixed together, it looks like really nice. Let me show you. Really nice, kind of a almost glowy bronzers right there. I don't know if you can see that. So almost like a pinky reddish bronzer, but something that I would use as a blush. And then if you only use this side, then it's a really nice warm tone bronzer. And this one on its own is super duper pigmented. It's like, look at it. It's a really gorgeous pinky highlight as well. So you can use it as a bronzer, as a highlight, or as a kind of a blush topper bronzer, I don't know. I'm just going to mix it all together today, but I'm not going to touch the highlight part as much because I don't want it to look too glowy. As I said, I want it to look pretty natural and settle. So I'm going to take all of these colors and then just a little bit on the highlight, top off any excess. This thing, I've used it once. It's so pigmented. It's insanely pigmented. You have to top off a lot of excess, trust me. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the hollows of my cheeks in gentle swirling motions, just because I want it to look natural and not too much. And by the way, this is the F25 brush by Sigma. I'm going to take a little bit more. It has a little bit of fallouts from here, so be aware. This gives a really gorgeous, warm, glowy bronzed look. So this is not something I would contour with because it is pretty warm tone and it has this shiny part. Even just with this part, I won't contour with this because it's really warm toned. Can't talk today. Because it's really warm toned. But just to bronze up the skin and warm it up and give it a little bit of a glow if you do touch the highlight color, like the highlight part of it, it looks gorgeous. I'm not even going to apply blush today, I think I'm going to skip the blush because the highlight with this color of a bronzer just looks so pretty, in my opinion. So that really warms up the skin nicely. You know what, actually, let me apply just a little bit of this highlight just on the tops of my cheekbones. Like that. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? Just a little bit, just to add. And yeah, you definitely can use it as a bronzer, as a blush, or just all over warming color on your face. That's gorgeous. And you've seen how much I topped off the excess, and still it's really, really warm and really pigmented. You can see the color. Okay, that was too much rambling. For the lips, I have a couple of options. I have 3 liquid lipsticks from Ofra and 2 from Girlactik. So from Ofra, I have these 3, which are Atlantic City, Las Vegas, and Staten Island. And Las Vegas, I really want to try this thing. Well, with this it's gonna look too much because, but this color is gorgeous. I really want to do a tutorial with this. This one looks like a really gorgeous, cool toned taupe color that would be great for fall time, I feel. And this is a gorgeous red. But I feel just like none of these really complements the eye look I'm wearing today. Oh my god. Sorry about that. But then I have those 2 from Girlactik. This is Allure and this is Push. I've been wearing Push all week long, every single day. This is such a beautiful warm. You know what? Today is not gonna be exception. I'm gonna use Push. This is Allure. It's a gorgeous pinky, almost like lip color, but a little bit more pinky mauve shade. Really gorgeous as well. But I'm going to use Push. It's a nice warm color and I think it complements the warm eye look. So I'm going to use this on my lips today. So this is how the final look looks like. It's really bronzy, a little bit glowy, pretty soft, glamour on the eyes, and a beautiful lip. I really love this lip color. So I hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and to follow me on all the social network sites. All the links are going to be down below, as well as a list of all the products used, and if I have any coupon codes, anything, everything is going to be down below on the description bar of this video. Again, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up on the way out. It will really help, and I'm going to talk to you all next Saturday. Bye.